Happy New Year to you. Here we are already the 3rd of January of 2023. Are you excited for yourself for the year of 2023? And if so, how have you been supporting yourself? Are you one of those like me that takes time aside to actually plan out your goals and plan out what you want to get done? Most women in business don't do this. And it always fascinates me that their goal is to get so much further than they are every year, every month, every week. And yet many still struggle. Well, there are things that you must do to support yourself in business. Number one, if you do not have a dream board, a visual board, they call it dream board, vision board, a map that will visually show you where you want to go in 12 months, 6 months, I would encourage you to do that. You see, most human beings are visual beings. Therefore, we need to find these hacks, if you want to call them hacks, to assist ourselves to move forward. We have a belief system that we've all created. And some of our belief systems do support us and some don't support us. So by having a visual of what you want to achieve will support you to get a little bit further. I'd also encourage you, if you have not done this, is write your goals down in words, into projects. What is it you need to do? Don't wait till end of January to do these things. You know, it's like anything. Is your routine in your morning starts your day. And if you're not doing a routine in the morning to start your day, next thing you know, is just going to be over before you know it. And it's the same with January. Next thing you know, we're going to be at the end of January. Next thing you know, we're going to be at the end of February. And we know how fast time goes. You in business to grow from where you are to where you want to go, because you are here and your goals are up here. There's a big gap in between. And for you to have steps and understand from where you are to where you want to go and what you need to do, you need a plan. So you got to plan all this out, and good to plan it out on paper so that you can visually see on paper what you need to do and map it out. What are the first things? Map it out in your 30 days. Here's what I suggest, because this is what we do in my GPS program I created, goals plus productivity equals success, is that I do a workshop every quarter. So every quarter you either do some learning or you look at how you can do things better. I do a workshop for my members where we do a workshop. I get them all to refocus on their goals, to take a look what they did the last 3 months, and then take a look at what they can improve for the next 3 months. See, the common denominator within our life, our relationships, our business, our finance is us, you. Common denominator, which means there are times that we have to shift ourselves to become a better you, a better me. What are you doing on a regular basis to assist yourself to become a better you? Because I can tell you one thing, when we are here at a certain level, for us to take ourselves to a next level, we have to grow personally. Your business cannot grow without you growing personally. Like there's that saying out there, the recipe for insanity is keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. If you are not where your business, your business is not where you want it, then there's some things that you need to adjust. So go back to, I do a quarterly workshop to assist women to refocus. So you need to refocus every calendar quarter. And a calendar quarter is, I do those workshops in December for January, February, March. Then we do a workshop in March for April, May, June. So the quarters are the first 3 months, the second 3 months, the third 3 months, and the fourth 3 months in a year. Calendar quarter. So each calendar quarter, you want to take a look at your goals and solidify them deeper and deeper. If something didn't go well, like maybe the last quarter of 2022, take a look at what you did in September, October, November. October, November, December. Did things go really, really well? And if those things go out really well, keep doing them. And were there things that you know that didn't go as well? Ask yourself, how can you improve on that? Whatever that is for yourself. And really plan it out on paper. So what I would suggest, when you know what your next 30-day goals are, you list them. Say one goal is to write an ebook. Okay, write an ebook. So that's your project. Now identify the tasks that you need to do to write that ebook. I find often people will get stuck. Oh, I got to write an ebook. I got to write an ebook. I got to write an ebook. And then next thing you know, they never do it. Why? Because it seems bigger than it really is. You need to write out the tasks. Okay, what do you need to, number one, what is the ebook about? Figure out what is it you want to write an ebook about. Okay, that's a task. Once you've done that, okay, what is it going to be outlined? Oh, start writing it. What is the cover going to look if you want a cover on it? What is that going to look like? What is the intention of that ebook? Think bigger. Obviously, it's a marketing tool. So what are you going to use it for? Because you want to speak that language, what you want to use it for. So in your goals, not only do you need to write them down, not only is it good to see a visual, and I look over there because I always have a dream board up on my left side of my office. I actually have a dream board on my office door so that when I close my office door when I'm done, the next day I stand in front of it and visualize. Visualization is one of the magic parts of a dream board. It's not creating it. It's creating it and then visualizing it so that you can help your body and your belief system work towards what you want. You see, another thing that gets in our way of success is what happens between your ears, right here, between your ears. What's going on? If you do too much self-talking to yourself and take yourself out of the game of success, it will happen because whatever you focus on expands. There is so much that you can learn about yourself, so much you can learn about business. It's really wide and deep. There's a ton. There's some hacks that you can support yourself. If you want more confidence, stand in the power pose. Science has proven that when we do a 2-minute power pose every single day, 2 minutes every day, that your confidence increases by 25%, your stress level decreases by 25%, and your risk tolerance increases by 33%. Hello? 33%? That's a huge percentage. Doing business is risky because you need to get yourself out there. Or maybe you're creating new content or you're doing something you've never done before. Might be a little risky, but you're never going to know how great you're going to be until you do it, right? So business, going back to your goals, solidify your goals, really break it down. Okay, if I'm going to do an ebook, what are the tasks to create that ebook I need to do? If you got a major messy house or office, do little steps at a time, clean for 15 minutes, because that's another thing. Any mess, clutter in your car, in your home, in your closet, wherever that may be, even if you go into the kitchen and it creates an energy, you go into the kitchen and you see all these dishes on the counter and you go, oh, I got to clean up the kitchen. That, right there, that is energy that is not supporting you. Let's say you open up your wallet and you're going, oh my God, my purse and my wallet is such a mess. Right there, not great energy. So there's habits and disciplines that you must take control of for yourself, whatever those are. So I just wanted to put this out to encourage you to make sure that you do lay out your goals by way of dream board, because that's a visual. Majority human beings are visual. Then lay it out in writing on paper. So that's like your map. Okay, this is my goal for 30 days. This is what I need to do. Because then once you've got all your tasks of what you need to do, put it into your calendar so you ensure you get it done. And one of the biggest red flags, I would say, that when you say certain things to yourself, that you want to have this invisible red flag go up. And it is, I'll do it later. Or I'll do it tomorrow. Seriously. You know how many tomorrows there are in a lifetime, or even in a month or a year? A lot. And later is the same thing. Every moment there's another later. So in my opinion, if I could encourage you in any way, is that when you say later or tomorrow, a red flag should go up, an invisible red flag. And you have two options in that moment. And those two options in that moment is either you do it now or you schedule it into your calendar to do it at a specific time. This is what's going to support you. Too many people don't do that. The more successful businesses do. Their calendar is like their let's say, executive assistant. The calendar is running their business, because when you put everything you need to get done in your calendar, better chance you're going to get it done, so that you don't say, I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow. Hey, here's one thing I know. I know that it is your birthright to be successful, and it is up to you. Do you need support? Maybe you do. Maybe you need to belong to a mastermind or accountability group. I mean, we all need accountability because we're dealing with the humanness of who we are. We all need that. I run several groups, but I'm saying this for you is because know that you can do anything. You are the one that's often in your own way, no matter what level of business it is. So seek more advice, seek learning, seek how to. If there's something that's not working, you go, oh, I don't know how to do this. Well, then seek how to find out how to do it. Don't, getting frustrated is not going to serve you to move forward in your success. There are ways to do things. So going back to your goals, if you haven't even started working on your goals for 2023, get on it. If you already have, woohoo, awesome, celebrate. You're probably further than majority people are. And this whole month will set you up for success for the entire year. This is a critical month in a year. Is whatever you do in January is going to carry you through. Now, if you decide to take January off, well, then you've got to get going in February, and it might take you 3 months. Whatever that is, just know that momentum carries you through. When you see that you've accomplished something, your body feels good. So accomplish these little things that are called goals. Accomplish these little things that are called priorities that you need to do on a daily basis to get to the steps, your steps of success, from where you are today to where you want to take yourself. That is the gap. So fill in the gap. What you need to do. Business doesn't just happen. You don't just wake up one morning and go, oh, I have nothing in my bank account. And then in 12 months time, oh, look at that. I got $100,000 in my bank account. You've got to work on it. You've got to take action. There's things to do. Now, are there hacks like dream boards or visualizing or creating a desire statement that Napoleon Hill educates? And if you've never read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, just stop right now and get that book, because you follow what Napoleon Hill does, it's going to change your life, period. That's the most classic book around. So definitely Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and really read about the desire statement and create a desire statement for yourself. I educate that in the GPS program because Napoleon Hill's education is so powerful. So I just want to encourage you. I know how the mind works in a sense that, you start getting into your self-doubt, or that's not going to work, or I've done this before and it didn't work before, and all this BS that you tell yourself. Make sure that you are protecting yourself from that, and that you are growing into a better being that you were yesterday. I often look in the mirror and say, okay, Cheryl, how can you be a better you tomorrow than you are today? How is the best question I constantly ask myself, because I always fascinate myself on how many intuitive hearings or downloads I get. So that's the best. How can I is one of your questions you should be asking yourself every single day, no matter what it is. If something's not working, how can I make this better? If your relationship's not working, how can I assist in making this relationship better? If you're not talking to your kids, how can I? How can I? Because there's always an answer, always an answer. So I want to encourage you, just rock this January for yourself, because January is such a critical month to carry you through the whole year. Be super excited. I'm super excited for you. I'm super excited. I don't know, there seems to be something in the air for 2023 to me, that there's just going to be so much going on in this world and in this year. And you can protect your own inner world to make sure that you are going to propel forward. And what you do with your time is going to determine how productive you are and determine your success in your life and in your business. So I wish you nothing other than success. Here we are, January. It's only January 3rd. And I want to wish you all the success. I look forward to seeing you maybe out at one of the Resilient Women in Business events or another event I see you at, whichever it is. I just wish nothing other than success for you. Bye for now.